the opening ceremony start. But, no, don't boo, because you guys get a special treat. You guys get to see one of the things that usually only the tech staff gets to see, and that is the pre-show sound check. So, while the band warms up, tunes up, and gets ready to play, enjoy yourselves. You'll get a sneak peek of what they'll be playing, and it will be fun. And the next time that I come up on stage, it will be the start of opening ceremonies. Thank you very much.
The vocals, main vocal.
Check 1, check 2. Ohio. Good morning. Check, one more in the monitors up here, please. Check 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Check with the slants. Check. How's everybody doing today? Good,
Check. 1, 2, check. Hi, Sakuracon. Hello. Check. A little more in the monitors, please. Check. Thank you. Check.
Okay, let's do the last vocal. Check. 2, 3. Sushi. Check. You guys like sushi? Ohayou gozaimasu. Check.
My fault, didn't even think about it. So, by the way, this is my first cup, so if somebody is really nice, white chocolate mocha. So yeah, how many people is your first time to Sakuracon? I can't see hands, just give me a cheer if this is your first time. How many of you are returning? How many of you have been more than once? So basically everybody's pretty new. How many of you, now that we've got that and you're still hoarse, how many of you have been to opening ceremonies before? So those of you who have been to opening ceremonies, and so the rest of you, this is your first time? So we have a lot of returners to opening ceremonies. So those of you that have been to opening ceremonies more than once know that the last 3 years I've come up here and given a speech because I was con chair. So yeah, I stepped down as con chair in the Master of Ceremonies for this year. Gave Dan Harrison, who I'll be introducing later on, a chance to take over the reins. Dan has been with the convention for 11 years, and he'll tell you all about that, but I'm not going to get into that. The thing I want to tell you is, I'm not a comedian, I don't tell jokes, as everybody knows, I'm a storyteller. Those of you that are over 18 and want to know what kind of stories I tell, go to Storytime with Uncle Slick, Saturday night, 10:30. I put that chair there. So, those of you that have been there know that, I don't like giving speeches. I got this and I was talking to a friend, I'm like, yeah, I'm Master of Ceremonies. He's like, what? You hate giving speeches? I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, yeah, but you're Master of Ceremonies, you gotta give a speech. No, I don't. Yeah, you do, you're Master of Ceremonies, you have to give a speech. No, you see, now I'm Master of Ceremonies. Yeah, it's not a speech. It's not? No, it's a monologue. So, anyway, if it seems like we're doing a really bad production of, Conan O'Brien or Jay Leno, it's supposed to be. Kind of trying to cheer it up, get a little more excitement onto. I mean, it's always been exciting, but I want to get a little more crowd participation, a little bit more excitement. A little bit more excitement. So, anyway, had a whole other skit that we're going to do, but unfortunately somebody's costume got destroyed, so can't do it. It's okay. The entire skit was going to be, I don't know if you've ever, I mean, how many people just like read the news on a regular basis? Yes, it's exactly what the people in the front row want to hear. Actually, probably not. But a few years back, because I was scouring because, Letterman, Leno, all those guys do, little news articles and what's in the news, and I was trying to figure out what I could do that is relevant to an anime convention or anybody that is, follows anime, follows what's going on in Japan and whatnot. And there was an individual a few years back who got, and I'm trying to remember that this is Master Ceremonies John Crawl, not Uncle Slick story time. There's a gentleman in Japan a few years ago who was arrested for, he had this tendency to, climb up balconies and go into people's bedrooms and steal sensitive articles of clothing from ladies' sock drawers. Now, everybody goes, how could somebody do this? And those of us who've seen Ranma 1/2 know exactly who that man was. Now, originally, we were going to have somebody come on stage dressed as that individual, and I was going to start to interview him, and then the young lady was going to come up yelling, "Stop thief," and you'd find out that he hadn't been rehabilitated. Unfortunately, the Hopsai costume, I said his name. That costume was ruined, so yeah, this is what I'm doing now. I'm filling in by telling you this is what would be happening on stage. Big Chris would have been dressed as Hopsai, come off, run off. Young girl dressed as Trixie Turnpike would have come on, whispered in my ear, and I would have said something, but anyway, that didn't happen. But what did happen, because this is special. First of all, you got to see what an actual professional sound check looks like, right? Now, you're gonna see, because a lot of people ask, what happens, because this is a year-round event, we have these 3 days, but as everybody knows, we work and plan all year long just to make these 3 days the most amazing 3 days of your year, if not your life. So, we thought we'd give you a sneak peek of what happens behind the scenes. So if I could get people to roll the documentary.